Yes, sir.
Let's begin. We are here to do the fifth and final ritual in a long series of rituals. The ritual of hope at Mount Sarpaya. You've all gathered, and it is time to do downtime actions to determine what your characters have been doing for the past week.
If no one has anything, I'm just gonna try and make that shield.
Go for it.
So my ass is just gonna roll some stuff.
A 21 is good, I think.
Nope.
Nope.
No?
Roll a 6.
Nope. That is not high enough, I don't think. Son of a bitch. It's because it's a legendary item.
Wait,
So...
you rolled a... Holy shit. High-level
Yeah.
play is so fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I also get expertise with all tools.
Yeah. Still.
Alright, well, that's fun. That's my downtime action.
That's easy.
Yeah.
I have a quick one. I would like to continue trying to find the other necromancer.
Ah, yes. The necromancers are looking for each other. So that is a working on a clock project thing?
Yes.
So yeah, what lifestyle you're going with, then you can add up to a +3 more than that.
The most expensive.
Okay.
So that's
Good
what?
Roll.
300 and something?
340.
340. Because you get a
+5.
10 discount. 10 gold discount.
Okay, and so that's going to be a +5?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, big money, big money, big money.
Oh, shit.
That's an 11. That's 2 ticks of 3.
I need just one more tick.
Well, that means next time you find him.
Yes, but I wanted it to be this time I find.
Yes, I know. What do you do? How do you find this guy? How do you get that close?
I guess I am going to start, like, I don't know, taking the train to some of the other locations in the world and just trying to, like, ask around to see if they know of anything similar to this town that's supposedly ruled by this necromancer.
Okay. Yeah, you get a lot of negative answers, which allows you to cross large swaths of the world off of your map, narrowing it down to just a few places left.
Okay.
And then at the end of the week, you're able to quickly teleport back.
Nope. I'm just going to take the train back.
You can also probably just do the portal.
Nope, I'm just going to take the train back.
No, the train's going to... You can't go around the world in a train in 1 week.
What? No.
Actually,
well, I'm not. I'm just taking the train around to places. I'm not teleporting. I can't teleport.
whatever.
Semantics.
No.
You make your way back.
Oh, that's right,
somehow.
because the week is up. No, all right, that's right. The week is up. So yeah, okay,
Yeah.
Never mind. It was I was confused because I thought it was something else.
Okay. Let's leave that. Do some other thing. Someone else do the downtime.
I would like to roll to advance the project clock on housebreaking Igni.
Yeah.
Which is my dog. because I got a
Yeah,
dog,
You got
But
a
it's a-
dog.
but it's also a hellhound, which is cool because I think by the time it's housebroken, it will have matured from a hellhound puppy to like an actual dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's 2d6 plus maximum of 5 lifestyle.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
If you spend 340 gold, you get +5.
Well, of course, I'm going to spend money.
Right.
I,
So
I live in a very posh shed. I don't know if that's been established, but like company does not have many material needs, so like just a very like no leaks, no creaky floorboards, but just like a shed roughly the size of like a broom closet.
yeah.
That was 5d6, not 2d6 plus 5.
I
I was like,
gonna
how
say,
did I
holy
manage?
shit.
It's like, wait a minute.
All right. So 2d6 plus 5. That's okay.
12.
Not the best.
2 ticks.
Um,
So you might be able to finish it next time.
Next stop. Assuming I don't level up from this, which let me just go to D&D Beyond. I am 4,000 experience away. It might happen. It might not. We'll
Might
see.
happen.
I hope it doesn't, honestly. I want my dog. But yeah, that's it for company.
I also realized it's been a week, so I'm gonna quickly roll 3 times for my followers.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
don't mind me.
And Dave.
Yeah. Not to prolong downtime actions. Ooh, 32. So the temple upgraded to level 4 on the calendar
Oh, did
between
it?
the last mission and this one.
Oops. Okay.
Which
I'm saying oops because I
there's something
forgot.
you need to know about that. Like, you don't do anything with that. That's all me. I think Dohftoff would have kind of ponied up the gold to just start that 5th level 5 upgrade immediately thereafter, as we have been doing.
Yeah.
I'm curious about the state of the temple as
Me too.
Considering most recent events.
Yeah. So Dohftoff,
Yeah.
what's going on at the temple? You just renounced your god?
Not in so many words. Swore fealty to the group. The god was not mentioned. The god took offense to not mentioning the god above the group, and thus bond was shattered.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm curious. So, like, obviously construction is happening on the temple at the moment. The temple was originally intended for this kind of omnidenominational place of worship, as
Right.
it was initially, and then as it got built out, did have decor, holy symbols, attributions to Uragalan, and kind of the angelic pantheon. I think that's still there. I don't think it can all be. I mean, it could from magic, but I think like in the kind of the truest sense of the strongholds, like you're paying money to have people work on this shit.
Right.
I think like it's maybe still some of the remnants are still there, and as such, arguably some of the benefits of having a stronghold attuned to your faith may not be in full effect right now.
I think that's fair.
I would think that the elements of like, hey, everybody's immune from disease within your stronghold radius, and if the cleric is in good health, then it's always nice weather. I'd say those are both out the window temporarily, at least. As would probably the 30 temp hit points on this mission.
Why would you say that?
I would
really
agree
hoping
with
you'd
you.
forget about that.
Oh god fucking damn it, guys.
I'm really sorry.
You
But,
just
like,
halved my health.
there's literally no way without Dohftoff having reconfigured a faith or like a source of inner strength or outward strength, like there's no way that this is a functioning stronghold at this point.
Yeah, that's
Guys,
fair.
We're all
we
going
are
to
all
die.
relatively squishy spellcasters.
Speak for yourself.
I was
know,
gonna
it's
say
triple
Ed's got
digits.
fucking 100 hit points.
Okay,
I'm sitting here at 68.
I'm sitting here at 92, but still.
um Oh no, I'm not.
I got 161. We're good. Tank Dohftoff come to play.
I mean, also my AC is 27, so
That's true.
like,
Yeah.
hit me with those AOE's, I guess.
Yeah.
I think you'd manage.
So
Eric always finds a way.
I feel like Dohftoff's head is simultaneously very cloudy, but also very, very quiet because the other aspect of the temple is I can hear the prayers of the devout within this radius of the stronghold.
Yeah.
That ain't happening right now.
Yeah, that's not. You don't hear any prayers.
I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna do my downtime action, and it will kind of. It may tie into a small scene that I would want to run with my retainers.
Okay.
So I guess I'll advance my project clock, which is locating an amulet of the devout.
Okay. Cool.
I rolled poorly, but I only needed one more tick, so it should be good.
Okay. Yeah. So, what does this amulet look like? And how do you find it?
I don't know. I knew what it used to look like, but I don't know what it looks like now. In my mind, because of the direction that I'm taking the character, or that we are going to take the character collectively, how much mythos is there behind the Phoenix Guard? Like, I know that like it here in Zarnemsa is like this kind of relatively recent thing, as this town was built to be propped up, and it was kind of used in name more than anything.
Right. So I don't have a lot of lore on the Phoenix Guard, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
It is a mercenary company that works closely with the crown of the Summer King. It was probably founded by his quote-unquote children, people who he has given like a part of his power to. But other than that, I haven't really thought about it.
In my
Just
mind,
a vehicle to get you all together.
right? In my mind, this item has strong ties to this specific area, this specific town. In fact, Zarnemsa. Okay. Perhaps remembering now, actually, I can look at it because I just realized that we're perhaps the central kind of that like tree in the middle of the courtyard in the middle of town, which has been used as a teleportation nexus by I think the spring court before. Mm-hmm. Perhaps there is some kind of latent magical power there within. And I think Dohftoff allies himself more with less of an outward kind of traditional deity and more with the kind of strength of a collective. I think having something that both has magical, like inherent magical property, but also like kind of like an attributed intrinsic importance would be kind of like that interesting bonding, tying together point. I don't know if that would need to be infused with like a magic shard or something from a mechanical standpoint, but
no, I mean, you spent the time, the money to look for this magic item, and I think you just find it where you live. Like I think it's not even something you carry. I think you attune to the tree in the center of town. And that gives you the effect of the Amulet of the Devout. And that is an attunement item, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that takes one of your attunement slots. And yeah, you basically attune to Zernemsa.
Dope. Yeah, and I think there is a quick since we should get on the roll, a quick scene that ought happen with Sister Belphavi, Filth of Volthram, the other guy. I'm sorry.
Honestly, I don't remember his name either.
Azel Donahue.
Oh yeah, that guy.
And Holmook. Also, I guess to remember, one of us should note this. I'm doing another follower with either finishing the previous upgrade or starting this one or the other. They both happen simultaneously.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Azel, you've not factored into the story much. My dude.
Azel's... I don't even remember him most of the time.
But yeah, I think shortly after the previous mission had ended, Dohftoff would have kind of gathered the most faithful to the temple and to him, and kind of said something along the lines of, "The world as we know it may have changed somewhat irrevocably. Without decisive action, may have upset Uragalan. We no longer have a guest in the caverns underneath the temple. Last breath of a dying friend is gone, shackleless, and very upset with me right now. She is. We canonically said that the source of Earth bound back to Earth her.
You guys
the growing rookery prison.
Yes, you have put her in the statuary garden of the rookery. I will let you know that this magic is not as powerful as the magic that kept her in statue form for the past several thousand years.
That's why I'm working on the shield.
Will eventually break.
Hey, I'm almost there. I'm very close. It's taken a lot, but I'm almost there.
So suffice it to say, the god I devoted my life to has abandoned me as I have abandoned him. Lowercase h. If this is too much for you to bear as a follower of this temple, which at its core was omnidenominational, but if you really are attached to Uragalan and his teachings, I will not fault any of you for walking away. This was a long time coming, and I didn't know it until the moment, but this is the right thing for me. And I think for Zernemsa as a whole, but I can't be the one to make that call for everyone individually.
Yeah. Can you make a... Is it diplomacy or persuasion? Persuasion.
So the way I have it kind of built out, I still am operating with my current kind of build, I guess, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like my current domain. Like I think I'm still just using the latent kind of divine energies associated with grave clericship.
Okay.
This will become apparent later why I'm saying that. But yeah, I'll give a persuasion check. Nah.
Okay.
If it were a 1, I could have re-rolled it, but it ain't that.
You sure did your best.
Ow. Yeah. They all look disappointed, except for Holmuk, who does not seem to care. But Sister Belphaby and Izeld and Fulthrum don't take it too well. I think Izeld and Sister Belphaby will be leaving, and Fulthrum will be staying in the Dwarven Quarter, the newly built refugee housing for the time being. He can eventually be brought back into your group, but I think the other two are gonna take off. They, wish you luck, but they don't agree with how you've run things.
You will forever be very important to me and the work that we did here, and I will not hold this against you. Go in peace.
Later in the week, you are approached in the temple. I don't know if you do. Do you have an office in the temple?
Yeah, it's got kind of like a study quarters.
Okay, yeah. Like while you're
People
in
know
the
where it is
study,
generally.
there's a knock. I think your door is generally open as a way of inviting people in. But while you're reading something, there's a knock at the door. And at the door is a halfling woman, Aishith.
She of the person that was with the magical item seller.
Yes. Yes, the duo, Lord Ravana and Aishith, who have since stopped selling magic items as Lord Ravana has gone missing. This had happened months ago, real time. I don't expect any of you to remember that. He was a bit character in one episode.
I remember the name, but I don't remember anything about him.
He spoke with a French accent. That's it. Yeah, she comes in and closes the door, and so how is it that you wish to be addressed now? I don't think it's father.
No, it never really was father. I never was a kind of a preaching sort, but you can just call me Dohftoff.
Right. Well, Dohftoff, you're about to have a very big problem.
Me specifically?
You specifically, and all of Muldoona. Well, Muldoona was already going to have a problem, but
Yes.
you're about to reforge the primordial heart, right?
That is the plan, yes.
Well, that is going to open you up. Open up the whole world to everything outside. And that includes Uragalan. Now, I've got an idea that might be able to keep him out for a bit, possibly indefinitely. But I need the permission of the person with the primordial heart. And that seems to be you.
I carry it temporarily.
Right? You're the one who's going to make the sacrifice, right? You're going to be holding it.
Yes. But this is not a decision I can make by myself. I feel as though when I have, things have gone awry. So let me ask you, what do you intend to do?
I intend to bring here the one thing Uragalan fears. Damocles.
Do I know what Damocles is?
You have no idea.
What is this Damocles?
It'll keep him off your back. And it'll make him think twice about coming. All I need is a yes or no. And once you do it, once you reforge the heart, you'll be safe.
And what do we have to fear of Damocles? Pardon me, I'm a little bit. I feel as though every time we approach a solution to dealing with one threat, it invokes another threat. So you can pardon my reticence in the matter.
The only big threat is going to be that you're going to be a part of the big wide world now. There's a whole mess of them. And this will involve you in the politics of it all.
As I said, I don't know. Do you need this answer right now? Can we confer with the party that will be reforging the heart as a whole?
I need it before you forge the heart.
All right. Before we head out, meet us at the courtyard, and we'll give you our answer.
All right. She opens the door and leaves.
Yeah, I
Because
think
Damocles has never been used to refer to something that's bad. No. It's not like it's called the Doom of Damocles or anything.
I'm going to turn a light on so you can see my face better.
yeah, I think Dohftoff is going to gather the currently active members of the Phoenix Guard, and he's gonna, out of a sense of onus, he's gonna get Craig first.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we are gathered in the barracks, of all places, kind of huddled around maybe the fire or in a corner at a small table, pretty quiet. And Dohftoff reveals what was conferred to him. So this is the threat that stands before us, and a stated solution, but with no circumstance or knowledge. I am hesitant.
Would I, in all of my wizardly studies, have ever heard of something called Damocles?
Make a Arcana roll, and you're going to need to roll a 20.
How about me and my outworldly travels?
You can also roll an Arcana. You're just gonna have to beat a 20.
Hey!
Oh,
That was
that's way
almost a
easier than I
20.
thought.
Well, I also rolled a 19, so.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, you know what a Damocles is. So you used to live on another realm, and you're aware of the general history of the war between angels, demons, and devils, and how that has mostly stopped, not fully stopped, but cooled down because of, well, first the war between them and the mind flayers and the beholders, and then once that, it was expected that it would flare up again, but the angels developed this weapon called Damocles, which can destroy a realm remotely.
It's like a Death Star, basically.
Or is
Yeah,
it like a big?
it's a nuke. Eventually, devils also developed Damocles. Basically, you have it in your realm, and you can send it through the All Else into another realm that is nearby. And this would give any group who wishes to mess with you pause, because you can simply destroy them before they get there, or destroy a realm that they like.
So our campaign just entered the nuclear deterrence era.
Yeah, basically you're about to enter the Cold War.
Sick.
So we're pulling a bomb into our realm so that we can threaten other places with it.
Yes.
So, first of all, I am not the biggest fan of this plan, to be perfectly honest. Mostly because it involves potentially either destroying another realm, and I'm sure that after we have expended our one Damocles, certainly no one else is going to be annoyed about that. And second of all, is there any way to reforge the heart, get rid of the deep one, and then, say, break the heart again so we don't have to deal with this?
Well, the veil is still falling apart.
Can we restore the veil?
That's possible, yes.
Because personally, I would not rather to bring into a gigantic bomb into our realm that we do not control and could be used to very well destroy our realm as well. And I take a hard look at Bellin because our previous track records with bombs in the party haven't gone well.
Yeah, that was a moment of weakness.
You killed like half the party.
I killed you and me, and that was it, which was probably half the party at the time. But with that being said, what is the chances of someone else setting off the Damocles if we do pull it in?
How would you know?
Well, that's fine. It was more of like, do I know how to use
Ellen
it, kind
had
of
like
a
an
thing.
awareness of like the person who controls the Damocles, like control cannot be wrested from them or something like that.
Oh, no, control can be wrested. It's, an object.
Bomb.
It's a bomb.
Yeah.
They could
problem-
activate it.
I mean, you got to consider so these things are basically just like super like legend, probably like legendary magic items that don't require attunement that are also just bombs?
Yeah.
Can I
Okay.
Basically
do a,
artifacts rather than legendary.
can I do a
Sick.
retroactive
I hate
insight check on Aisha?
Sure.
Just
Yeah,
just to
who
get a
is this
feel for it.
person? How do we know them?
So we met her in Marutka once. She was like the assistant to this like theatrical street artist
Oh, I
who
remember
was
this.
and
Did
then
we
she
trust
was
them?
at well she we I don't know if that we saw her, but she was there at the Ritual of Fear in that location. Eric, correct me if I'm wrong. Like we knew that somebody else was there, and we determined that it was her. Just can't remember exactly how.
I don't remember if you determined that it was her, but it was.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, how would I know that? How would I feel confident? In some way, we knew that it was her.
You must
I
have
would have
figured
to
it
look at my
out,
notes.
but I don't remember
Yeah.
telling you.
All right, this is my 25 insight check.
Yeah, what do you want to know?
When she was talking about it, like what was her inner, not necessarily motivation, because I'm not gonna know that, but like what was the emotional like pitch of this? Was it like was she afraid of what was to come? Was she cold? Was it very calculated? Like how like what was the kind of the inner workings of the method of delivery? Like not necessarily what was she thinking when she told me? Like I can't know that, but like how
Right.
would she have felt about this plan, so to speak?
This plan isn't a plan that she devised for her safety. This is an aggressive plan, possibly to provoke the angels, or at least to prod at them. So putting a Damocles into Multhuna, based on how you interpreted what she was saying, this is like an aggressive move.
So we've already annoyed the angels.
I was gonna say the original reason the angels are going after this place is because we blocked it off and we're like, fuck you guys. And now we're about to do it again. Seems like a bold move.
So obviously I wasn't here the same way that you guys have been here from the beginning, but like allow me to just hop in for a second and ask a clarifying question.
Please.
So Scott, you're saying that we magically, the same way that we kind of like locked the devils down during like the big Eye of the Storm mission, we did the opposite and kept the angels out. Is that correct?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay.
Is
and
that
you're
not?
also
No, the angels have been kept out for the past 5,000 years.
By Arn
From the
Carr's
veil.
Yeah, Arencard has been
That,
keeping
yeah,
them out.
yeah, that's what I meant.
okay. Didn't we have? Is Arencard dead?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is his veil still working?
No.
It is
Yes,
failing.
but it's weakening.
So it's failing apart. That's what these whole rituals have been part of. Like,
God, I thought this was like to keep whatever the big bad that tried to eat Crake before and did a pretty good job of. I thought this was keeping them out.
Oh no,
no.
it's to also kill them, isn't it?
Who ate Craig?
The deep one.
Oh, the deep one.
The deep one.
Oh yeah.
This is part of it. So you need the primordial heart in order to kill the deep one for
Yeah.
good. You also need the primordial heart because the only thing keeping the realm together right now is the veil, and the veil is falling apart. And the primordial heart is the realm anchor for this realm.
Okay, I think I get it. So basically, not only if we don't fix the primordial heart, goodbye realm, but also with the veil completely destabilized or on the way to destabilization, the angels are going to be like, all right, let's annihilate these suckers, right?
Yeah, so there's a ticking clock with the veil, and Yeah. So eventually that'll fail, um, unless you can figure out how to do something with that.
Cool.
So, if I remember correctly, the reason this realm was so tasty to the angels and the demons and whatnot was
Very interesting
because
descriptor.
was thank you was because the veil was keeping souls from leaving, so it was like a big um it would get like kept absorbing power in itself kind of a thing, like it couldn't release, and so it now is like basically to them just like a giant suck of energy if they recreate it. I'm really good with my words today. Sorry.
Yeah, there's a glut of souls for the past 5,000 years that they could use.
Is there a way we could like
Is that-
softly vent this into the fucking mythos and universe?
I don't know yet. You could figure it out.
Because
I
that
feel
might
like,
be a good way to make it happen.
yeah, so a lot of this is going sailing over my head. But there's like kind of one piece of the puzzle that I like can see and I can visualize exactly where that needs to go. And I think right now, because somehow we're still in downtime actions, I think right now with what we should focus on is fixing the primordial heart, is getting that back together with this ritual. And then once we have the super awesome magical MacGuffin, we can say, this will fix the veil or kill all the angels or something. I don't know.
I will also say, having thought about it, I believe I do have a plan, at least temporarily, to keep the angels away without having to deploy a gigantic bomb.
Let's hear it.
Well, have you ever heard of something called a wish spell?
Uh, yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially, if I wish for it, it should probably it might be able to happen. So once we get the primordial heart together, I at least temporarily will be able to repair the veil.
Okay.
I'm just
Really,
saying it's an
you're
alternative
gambling.
to having to prod the angels because we are getting a Damocles, which will make them upset, more upset, and will also be able to help keep some other things out.
We
It
don't
will
need to
buy
get
us time at the
we don't
very
need to get
least.
the Damocles.
That's what I'm saying.
Couldn't you just wish for the Damocles?
Well, we don't want it.
Because if we
Could-
get the Damocles, then the angels will be annoyed with us because
More
Wait. Couldn't you wish that all Damocleses were deactivated?
Eric, would that be possible on something of that huge of a scale?
No.
Damn it.
A wish cannot affect anything outside of the realm that it is cast in. And the Damocles are Damoclepides
Sounds
are
like-
spread out throughout the multicosmos.
so it's too
They're-
far away. Basically.
Yes, they are in branching worlds that are branched off of other branching worlds far away from where you are.
Also, if we
Cool.
do get a Damocles, that essentially opens up everyone else to think that we're a target for using their Damocles on us.
Yeah, but if they use it on you, then you could just use it on them, and that'll solve the problem.
Wouldn't
It
we
is
be
an
dead?
absolutely insane scenario.
Wow, we love Mad. Cool.
Well, once the primordial heart is fixed, can't we repair the veil?
Yes,
least
but you don't know
temporarily.
how.
That's why I'm saying I can use my wish spell to at least patch it over until we figure out how to fix the veil.
Couldn't you just wish to know how to fix the veil?
I haven't learned anything from reading all of Arencard's books about it.
Could I wish to learn how to fix the veil?
Because that's how I figured out how to get the like most of the parts of the heart and everything back together.
We could
Make
always ask
an Arcana roll.
Arencard.
What'd you say, Eric?
Make an Arcana roll.
Oh, yeah.
Also,
Okay.
how have you rolled so high and I continually roll a 4?
Because I got my low rolls out before.
So yeah, you don't remember off the top of your head, but you know where in his notes they are. So it wouldn't be like a difficult thing to go look it up again. But you do know off the top of your head that this would be multiple missions, probably even 2 other worlds to get ingredients.
Okay.
And I will remind you that currently the Sun Jumper is missing.
Yeah, we have to go save them also.
We've just left them out there for like a
I
month.
know. It really bugs me.
I'm fine with it.
I'm not. Onarth is my homie. Kind of. He's my captive homie. Okay.
He's your hostage.
Yeah, I know. Okay. And if we forge the heart, the veil's not going to fall immediately. It's going to continue to degrade?
Yeah, it'll just degrade. It
Okay.
started degrading when Arencard died.
Yeah, because yeah.
He was the one keeping
We could
it
always,
alive.
once we kill the deep one, we could always just bring Arencard back.
Well, his clone is still there.
Exactly. So once we kill him, the deep one won't have a hold on him anymore.
That's a very good point. We should go get his clone. I don't know if we did or not. I don't remember.
No, his
but
clone
like,
is still in his tower.
we should definitely go get them clones.
So yes, he looking at company Arencard, who created the veil and used the primordial heart to keep the angels and the deep one away in the first place. When he died, his soul was captured by the deep one, much as mine was. Now I managed to wriggle free of it because I am an exceptional wizard and he is not. But
And the help of your friends.
and
Yeah.
other in my own magic.
And the valiant sacrifice of the Count.
And the valiant sacrifice of the Count. That was great. That was awesome. I loved all of that.
Getting back to it, what I was originally trying to say was that he, like some other good wizards, have set up clones. Now, he was not good enough to keep them in a pocket dimension, which no one else could access. So we have access to these clones. We just can't actually bring him back because his soul is captured, and if his soul came back into a body captured by the deep one, well, then bad things would happen. Just like how I went around trying to kill everything.
Yes, I've heard about the Black Skeleton incident.
Yes.
Plural.
So,
Incidents.
incidents.
It was one continuous incident, like just from start to finish. It was just one. It was a big mess.
It was like a good incident of like a month or so, 2 months.
Yeah.
It was longer than that. It was longer than that.
Time is a flat circle.
What? Anyway.
Am I wrong? Anyway.
I can't prove you wrong.
Well, when you consider that all circles are inherently on a two-dimensional plane, then yes, it is a flat circle because a circle cannot be anything other than flat.
Right, I proved my point. Moving on.
We should actually probably get started on
Yeah,
this
I was
mission.
about to say, shouldn't we actually, get going
This is
at this
fun.
point? No.
I'm not saying that it's not fun, but
No.
Just, theoretical bombs and shit.
which again, I will just say I am against.
Dohftoff. How do you feel about bringing bombs in this world since you've done it once?
Are you referring to the angel? Because I was about to say that.
Yes.
Sick.
She was already here.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that
Mm-hmm.
this is the answer.
Okay.
I got the sense from Aisha that this was not an altruistic offer.
Well, I thank you
Personal
for
beef.
bringing it to the attention of the group before making a unilateral decision.
Damn, this is a lot of shade towards Dohftoff right now.
I just realized that turning on a light would probably be a good thing, so you guys.
We
can
still
actually
appreciate you.
Yeah, we love and appreciate Dohftoff as a member of the team. His decisions have been questionable.
But
Listen,
you
there
are
was an arc to
valued.
my decision making that made sense in the moment. It is questionable in hindsight.
All right. Sorry, this I know we are so close to stepping over the threshold into like what would actually be the session, but I was just reminded of another semi all-powerful magical item in the form of the Animus Creatrix. Would that not have any influence on this whole situation? Because it's currently being held by, if I recall correctly, a mud wizard.
Hell yeah.
Yes, Lutile, the Mud Mage, the Mud Man, some call him. Yes, he has the Animus Creatrix. Although the Animus Creatrix is a less potent magical artifact.
And isn't it used mostly just to create souls? Which, not saying is not something that is definitely quite
Yeah.
a power, but it's not
It's different.
applicable to this
Yeah.
particular situation.
Also, he's currently using it to create bodies for Company and
Albrecht.
Tweet. Okay. No, the only reason I bring that up is because I know that the Animus Creatrix has like some influence over souls, and if like one of the big draws for the angels to like, as Scott so eloquently put it, find this realm oh so tasty, is the high density of souls. Like, I wasn't sure if the Animus Creatrix could somehow influence this.
Quench their thirst.
Maybe act as a battery so that like at a surface, like, without actually entering the realm, which they can't because of the veil, it just looks like, oh no, something happened and now all those sweet delicious souls are gone.
Not to, if we're just throwing ideas out there as well, because that's a very good idea.
Yeah,
But if we also just got rid of all of the souls, or a lot of the souls.
Well, that was one of my Weventum, because I feel like getting rid of them very quickly in like one big fell swoop is going to be a bad idea. Just seeing how that's like their plan already. It was more of the idea of like, hopefully we can like vent them to different places and things and slowly let them kind of seep out how they're supposed to, and then open the veil and everyone be like, whoa, this world isn't tasty anymore, and us be like, Damn right it ain't.
Isn't a glut of souls just like congregating in and around Port Finum, which
Yep.
is what the Angels would
Isn't it-
use to craft their fucking battle cruiser?
Yes, because Port Finum needs to be open.
By the veil not
Port
being
Finum
there.
is closed because the veil is closed. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So am I understanding this correct, Eric? That the moment the primordial heart is reforged, the veil will fall.
No, it's deteriorating. You could tear it down if you wanted to.
Right, with the power, yeah.
But we don't, not yet.
But we've got a hot second or two to do to prep.
Yeah,
if
you've
we do
got
this mission.
a couple missions possibly to fix this
Okay.
problem.
We'll just get a new scary world's clock to replace the old one.
Basically, listen, if I don't keep ratcheting up the tension, eventually we're gonna be back at fighting goblins.
One last question. Last Breath of a Dying Friend versus Uragalan. Do we know, like, strength-wise how they compare?
Uragalan is above it, I believe.
We know that Last Breath of the Dying Friend is one of Uragalan's like highest generals.
Yeah.
One
It's still above.
is
Yeah, you don't have a numerical value, but you do know Uragalan is greater than.
Because we
And-
did kind of slap Last Breath of a Dying Friend last session. So I was
I mean,
saying
it could have gone way worse than it did. We
True.
put a charismatic
Went
wall up and a
down
fucking
3
Horn of
times.
Galramon.
yeah, but that's
Summon.
also a little wizard who they kept on teleporting over to and being like, we're just going to beat the crap out of you.
And they did.
And they did. I also
Yeah.
sat there and was like, come on, try me. And
I'm gonna keep trying to shoot this stationary weapon at you and miss every fucking time.
that was
Also,
awful.
don't forget that you are talking about going up against a capital G god.
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
mean, maybe
And-
not in like the truest sense of the word, but like he's a deity which
Yeah.
Dohftoff has inherited powers. So
Also, welcome to being an apostate. Congratulations.
yeah, thank you. Happy to be here.
Listen, maybe we can open the veil, find some other deities, and be like, help us out. Maybe.
I feel like that's an invitation for a bad time.
It's better than bringing a fucking nuclear bomb.
Yeah, but like we've already encountered deities. So far, pretty bad.
Most of them, yes. But that's just because they're carefree and they have different motives. If we're like, especially because the aim specifically Uragalan is like, yo, these souls, I want to take them and it's going to destroy the world like in the process, or reforge the world, I should say. If we find another one that we're like, hey, we got all these tasty souls, we're trying to get rid of them without completely obliterating our fucking life. Can you, I don't know, take some off our hands and help us with this problem? Like a win for win situation?
Yeah, Eric, is there like a cycle of reincarnation or something, or like what's the dealio? Because like, are all these souls just chilling in Port Finum? Like, wow, this is worse than like hell because
Really?
this is purgatory and I can't be reborn.
The exodus through Port Finum is part of the process.
Wait.
So I don't think any of your characters would know specifically because it's been 5,000 years. So any, mythology behind death is probably misleading at this point.
Damn.
Okay. Part of the reason why I ask is because like where company is inhabited by like a single persona that animated the body that is company, and then also a shit ton of souls, like I'm not sure if they would have any more idea of like, hey, you got this close to going to the other side, but you're back. What was that like, you know?
I was probably the closest out of all of us here.
Well, the other side is the Deadlands.
Which we've all been to.
Port Finam. Okay.
Yeah, so you go to the Deadlands, go to Port Finam, and then disappear.
Theoretically go through Port Finam to somewhere else.
Yeah.
Is it within the same realm, though?
No, you'd be leaving the realm.
Okay.
So Port Finam is within our realm,
Yes.
but it connects to the other realms.
What if we just found another realm that was like, you know, we got a lot of people, like there was a big realm-sized war. A lot of souls went out. Not a lot of souls came back in. It's like, hey, you guys have a shortage of souls, and we have a surplus of souls. How about a little exchange?
Transaction.
You could try.
Perhaps.
Dumb souls get heat off of us temporarily until the angels are like, all right, now we come at you.
Dohftoff is gonna become the like new great cleric in a whole new sense.
You're
gonna be
also
the
forgetting
soul
that
transfer.
Uragalan now has a bone to pick with Dohftoff.
I mean, come on, man.
He doesn't just want
Personal
souls.
vendetta with a god.
In case we need a sacrificial lamb, not saying we do anything about it, but
I mean, didn't I heal you like 4 times from dead last fight?
and I greatly appreciate that.
Wasn't the
But
fight
if it-
started because of your presence?
Yes.
Sorry, not to put a pin in it. Just wanted to establish something.
Also, I would like to take this opportunity to just bring attention to the fact that we are making decisions about the fate of an entire realm and millions of people, and we are doing so in a, no offense, I call out to the bartender, relatively shitty tavern in a relatively shitty town in the middle of nowhere.
I mean, what better place?
Hold on. This is not in the context of this setting, but Kit, in response to what you're saying, all I can think of is a quote from a really solid series, wherein a character says, "A hero is a violent wanderer who enacts their will bloodily and with strange magics upon the world."
Well, okay, fine. Fair.
That's all I have to say.
All right. So
I'm out of ideas until after the mission.
Yeah, I think I'm ready to.
can we at least say for now, no Damocles?
Oh yeah, I'm 100% on that.
Agreed.
Wouldn't we
Company?
also have to exit the realm and enter into a territory where which the angels could directly interfere with our goals if we were to seek out one of these Damocli?
The random person who we have no real knowledge of, would bring a Damocles, if I remember what Dohftoff was saying, here. So we would not have to go out, they would bring it in. Now, another good question that would be good to ask is, where are they getting it from, and from whom?
And how are they getting there?
You can ask all these questions. I asked her to meet us before we head out for our final answer on the proposition.
Yeah. So she eventually shows up. Do I have your answer?
Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, you see appearing out of thin air, sitting at the table, is this halfling woman, dressed somewhat like a pirate. And she's just looking at Dohftoff expectantly.
I think we have to decline the answer or the offer for a Damocles for the time being.
Well, I can't say I'm not disappointed.
So
I'm
terribly
disappointed
sorry.
in the way all of this went down, so we share that.
Again, very sorry to interrupt what appears to be a very important conversation. This one has numerous questions regarding you, your presence here, where this Damocles is coming from, and why you seemed so intent on throwing us into a battle between realm destroying creatures so quickly.
So are you going to ask the questions, or
Those were the
I
questions.
think those were the questions.
who am I? I'm Aishith. She quickly dispels the illusion that makes her look like a halfling, and you see before you a succubus.
Hell no.
Dohftoff looks disappointed.
That is actually where we'd be getting the Damocles from. She looks at you, Bellin. Hell.
What the
Well,
And
I got
you
to
wouldn't
admit,
be
though,
you wouldn't be thrust into a battle, more of a stalemate.
I've got to admit, Dohftoff, you went from dealing with angels to very nearly dealing with devils all in a week. Impressive.
Dohftoff kind of sighs and says, like, was the magic item peddler, is he also a demon or devil? I'm confused.
What? Oh, Ravana, yes.
There's a bunch of them here.
He attacked you.
Wait,
See?
I gotta look at my notes, both in and out of character.
So you wouldn't know that he attacked you. He was the Rakshasa from the Fear.
Right.
Oh my God.
Oh god damn it! Now it
You
all
killed
makes sense.
him.
That's why she was there.
Wait,
Yeah,
who
I'm
killed
pretty
him?
sure I didn't tell you that she was there. I think you might have either misremembered or figured it out yourself. Or
No, I think I distinctly remember being there using Pale Moon reflected over a calm lake to like sniff out those fucking demons.
mm-hmm.
That's right.
Um,
That was insanely clutch.
Yeah, still have that sword by the way, just not my packed weapon anymore.
Yeah. But yes, Lord Ravana is a devil.
So the devils want to
Was.
supply us with balm against the angels. Now, first of
Oh,
all, I
yeah.
would like to.
We don't need you
stereotypical.
to use it.
The threat is enough.
From my notes, while the company is split, Dohftoff hears the voice of Aishith, the halfling companion to the magic item vendor in Muldoona.
Ah, yes.
I think it was just a high perception check. But
Yeah.
Those are some good notes.
Those are good notes.
I could never.
I was
It's
gonna say
the reason why I missed so much.
my shit's so like just rattled all over the place.
Ed, what were the other questions you had for Aisha? Because I forgot them.
Yeah, no, you're good. I mean, I think the I forget the order that I asked him. Dohftoff or fucking Dave. Where are the notes when you need them, man?
I may take notes about what happens, not what people intend to happen.
Fair. All right. Let's see. I asked who she was, where she was from, why she was so intent on having us enter what I can't say in character as effectively like a Cold War. Those were the three questions, and they've since been answered.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Why do you want this stalemate? Are not we already at somewhat of a standstill?
Because if the veil fails, the devils will be able to get in much easily as the angels will. And if the bomb keeps the angels out, that will make us more inclined towards supporting some of these devils.
Well, that's the crux of it.
And if the veil goes back up, demons and devils can't get in and out
But
Correct.
you're in.
for now.
There are
We can always fix
some
it,
of us
by the way.
that can get through, and it is very difficult. I personally was brought in by Dohftoff.
I've heard of him.
Company like just manifests the fucking mace a little less. Just like
Would that mean Drolnoth isn't technically dead? He's just back in hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus we
wait,
kill him
no,
in hell.
no, we super killed
Oh,
Dronoth.
did you
Remember,
super
we
kill him?
completely locked down that area because of that whole ritual we did.
Oh yeah.
The forbidden
Oh,
ritual.
wow.
Oh yeah, he's totally gone.
Wow.
Yeah,
And this
Dronoth
is-
is super dead.
This lady just wants to fucking chill with us?
Enemies are only enemies so long as you're fighting.
Mm,
Well,
this has been fun.
What's the demons and devils like gain out of this?
First of all,
access to
don't
our realm.
lump us in. I am a devil.
Okay,
I am
thank you.
no demon.
I always knew there was. I know there's a distinction in this game, but I always forget which is which. Do.
Devils love making deals and screwing people out of their souls. Demons are just kind of in it for the chaos.
True.
Oh, well. Do you guys
Something
work
about-
together,
So
though?
if the gates are open, but the angels are not inclined to come into our realm because we have a bomb supplied by the devils, who will be able to more easily come into the realm because they are the ones who control said bomb.
Your wizard has it.
Okay. As long as we're all on the same
We
page.
want access, and we want to keep the angels out.
I agree with one of those things.
Can you live with the other?
No. Absolutely fucking not.
Well,
No gods, masters.
Well, no one that wants to fuck us over. Listen, we're just trying to live our lives here.
and we are
At this point in
happy
time,
to
everyone
let
is
you
trying-
live your lives. And
Well,
when
you're
you
not
are-
letting us do anything
When
because
you
we
are
could fucking
done,
take you out if we wanted to.
I'm aware of this. I'm saying we don't want to control the realm. We want access to the realm's souls after they pass. And specifically, to deny those souls to the angels.
Yeah, no.
Hey, has anyone got banishment?
You don't use
Yeah.
the souls after they're gone.
Yeah, if anyone did just, banish this devil right now, they would not be able to come back for a very long
If
time.
you want me to leave, I'll leave. I'm simply
That was-
stating my
that was-
case.
Out of character, by the way. I
Yeah,
was actually saying that in front of her. I'm a dick. I'm not that much of a dick.
The only
but
way
she can
right now.
she understands social
Yeah.
stuff. She's willing to back off if you guys don't want to talk to her anymore.
The only way I'd be able to use banishment right now is to use fish.
Oh, that's not good.
Dohftoff's
Yeah,
got
no,
it
that's-
locked and loaded, but I don't know what Eric has in store, but I'm curious how Dohftoff's magics what their efficacy will be like right now.
Could be a good try before we get into actual combat.
Yeah, I'd rather we do like a beta test now, perhaps
It's
when
it's
you're near to the
fourth
new
level spell
certain
slot.
time. How many
Yeah.
of those you got?
3.
Yep, never mind. All right. Well, I forget your name because it did not seem important at the time. But
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Aisha.
Oh, that's your actual name.
Yes.
probably not her true name, but irregardless. No one present wishes to take your offer. We would kindly request that you withdraw before you are sent back to your plane. I've an
Right.
11 for intelligence, by the way, so not all of this is
Yeah.
is working.
Then I
Oh,
will take my leave, and she puts a coin on the table. It is red with a black symbol on it. I can show you guys later. If you need me, simply call
oh,
my name.
guys. Mm.
And
Yep.
she
I have,
exits the bar, having returned to her halfling form.
I have a question to ask you all before she gets too far away. Do you want me to go and make sure that she doesn't believe that this can happen? Because I'm concerned that she will go and try and convince someone else to do this.
Like in the Phoenix card?
Yes.
I mean, we can just put a PSA out like, hey, there's this fucking lady acting as a halfling trying to get a
Slap it
bomb
up on
in
the
her
BBS.
realm.
She also
Yeah.
does need permission of whoever's holding the primordial heart.
And we're about
Oh.
to do it, so it's not like it's just anyone.
Because I still have one scroll of modify memory, so
No, I think we're good.
I don't think it's worth it.
Famous
Save it for
last
a rainy
words.
day, or to use on Dohftoff when you want to do that.
Holy shit.
alrighty then. Well,
All right, good session, everybody.
yeah,
Talk
no
to you
kidding.
later.
Oh shoot, I'm out of space. I can't show you guys the picture.
Sorry.
Share screen on Discord.
Sure. How do I do that?
So the screen with the arrow.
Yep. I just need to get on
Whoa.
Discord. Share screen. Go live.
Have we seen something like this before, or am I imagining, or not imagining it?
You're
but
thinking
remembering?
of the Necromancer's black coins.
Oh,
It's this,
very
but instead of the
spooky.
white circle, it's a red circle.
Right. So
This is the. I'm thinking of the Necromancer's coins. That's what you said.
Yes.
Okay.
it is different from the Necromancer's coins?
Yes.
Okay. Which would Ben even know anything about? I don't think Belen was here at that point in time.
Probably not.
I'm talking about me as a person, not as
Oh, okay.
me as a character. Yeah, because I'm also in Supernatural. I think they also have coins that they can use to like move about and stuff.
Oh, probably.
And so I was making sure I wasn't just bringing supernatural knowledge into our D&D game.
How do you spell this person's name?
I have it written down.
I'm guessing it's Aisha.
No, it's an E.
Oh, wow, I'm very wrong.
Oh, Dave's on it.
I have how I spelled it in my notes, but I don't know
Where's
if I ever got it
name?
Yeah,
clarified. That's how I have been.
I'll default to error.
That's how I have been spelling it, but I think that's probably wrong.
Eishethh.
Oh my
Right.
god! Wow.
Sniped. You probably told me that the first time we met her, though.
Possibly.
That was actually
That
very
was
close.
payoff.
Yeah. Yeah, so she leaves the coin on the table and heads off.
We leave the coin on the table.
Okay.
I'm actually going to pocket it.
I was just going to say, I would have totally grabbed that if no one else was. We're not leaving that shit just there.
Yeah, but Do we know that that's the only thing it does?
You do not.
Identify
Yeah.
wizard.
Okay. I am going to.
Do you have identify?
I don't have identify.
You are the most useless wizard in the goddamn world. God.
I'm just gonna toss it into my bag of holding.
Wait,
Can't do
Oh
anything
my
different.
god.
Wait, hang on a second.
I mean, I can toss it into my suitcase of corpses if you want me to.
I feel like
Right.
that's
You
worse.
still have that.
You're what?
No, I'll use the handheld scanner on it.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, I just stole somebody's luggage that happened to be full of bodies.
Flesh heaps.
Yeah, so when a creature that is dead
Very
and can
specific.
shift corpses that it inhabits goes on vacation, instead of a change of clothes, it brings a change of bodies.
And they were on vacation, and I just stole all of their luggage.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then I killed them, but you know.
Oh.
And the hotel was a fucking all else beast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the hotel was trying to eat you.
So what's this coin?
Yeah, so the coin is definitely evil.
Yeah. Yes, and
And reading your thing, you cast Identify. Great.
yeah.
That just tells you what magics it does.
What it does, like where it comes from type stuff.
Yeah, so this coin allows you to summon the person who gave it to you, if they are a devil. It also allows them to scry on the coin. And it gives the person who gave it to you advantage on charisma-based checks against you. So persuasion, deception, that kind of thing.
So actually throwing it in the bag of holding would be the best thing to do.
Yeah.
Because
It would be on
a-
another plane.
Yeah, it's in a pocket dimension. It's not affecting anyone.
Demi-plane.
So, boop.
Okay. Just make sure to write that down.
Yeah.
Aishit's coin. Cool.
Damn.
Time
Kid,
to-
I can't believe you. I was
What?
just so upset.
Why?
It's such an easy spell to get. You don't even have to prepare it. Do you have detect magic?
Of course.
What do you mean, of course, kid? Anyway, let's go do this ritual of hope.
I also don't have Featherfall, so you know.
I know. We've gone over that one a lot. Do I even have Featherfall prepared? No, I don't. Good luck. That's gonna be the real death of Bellin. He's gonna forget to prepare Featherfall and fucking fall off of a.
Oh wow, yeah. This is our least flying capable group.
I actually have fly.
I have fly.
I was like, we lost our jetpack wielders.
Random question, because I just thought about it. That castle that we went on the last mission, is that now? That's just flying over my shop, right?
It's getting there. So it was here.
Okay.
1, 2,
Zoom in.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, we're just gonna have a castle soon.
So yeah, in 2 days, the castle will be above Zarnepsa.
What is this whole realm referred to as Molduna?
Yes.
This world is. Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is the realm of Molduna. It encompasses the
As
material plane, the Deadlands, the Mindscape, and the ethereal plane.
And we're part of the Bilka cluster?
Yes, which is a group of 4 realms which are nearby.
Yep. Perfect.
Cool.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, who's ready to get hopeful?
I'm not feeling a lot of hope right now, so we need some.
Yes, to be perfectly honest, this past conversation hasn't exactly instilled me with hope.
Honestly, I'm fucking ready. We can do it. I'm ready to fight God.
I spit in the face of God.
Like that one fucking video. She's like, all I've eaten today is 3 Oreos and a cup of coffee, and I'm ready to fight God or die trying.
I feel like that's Bellen's attitude on a day-to-day basis.
Pretty much. I hate pretty much anything that exists of a deity being.
Cool.
I've got the power of God and anime on my side.
Yeah, I
So-
like that
Not
one
anymore.
You mount up your griffins
Oh yeah.
and head to Mount Sarpaya.
Where is Mount Sarpaya? Does anyone know?
Not on the map, but you do know where it is because of Arncard's notes. Because I didn't. So when I first made the map 3 years ago, I didn't think we'd get this far.
Wow.
Wait.
Well, I didn't think about us getting this far. I kind of just thought, we'll play for a couple months and then it'll probably peter out, but it'll be fun.
Is it to the north in like his frozen?
No, this is just kind of like around. I don't know.
It's off the map.
It's not in the frozen
That's
area.
fine.
It's just like off the map,
Got it. That's fine.
not like near. I mean, it's probably in Narinet's territory nebulously, because like the seasons control continents, or like
Yeah.
continent-sized
Areas.
territories. Yeah, and like
Yeah.
they just happen to all converge here in the West Marches.
Man, aren't we so lucky, guys?
Sure.
Well, we've
yeah,
killed most of the seasons, so
you fought all of them and
we betrayed a
defeated
couple. 3.
all of them.
We fight Spring.
Were Coleus and Corglin?
Yes. We did.
Oh yeah, that's right. We went when you went up north
Coleus and
with Santa
Corglin
Claus.
were basically Genasi, children, in quotes, of the seasons.
Gotcha.
People given
So-
power by the seasons, but not seasons themselves.
Demigods of sort.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, also, while we're kind of between things, I'm just writing up a little PSA for anyone who maybe is out of the loop as I am, who also are in the Phoenix Guard. Eric, I'm going to send it your way before I send it to the whole group, just so you can fact check me on anything that I may have missed.
I try not to fact check as much, but I do fact check.
Yeah, well, the reason why I'm asking for you
Yeah,
to
like-
fact check this is because of the terminology. Like,
Yeah, the terminology, and also
realm.
like if I
Said something.
if you just misremembered something, then I don't really want to correct you, but I also realize that we haven't played in months potentially, and so that's not always fair.
I'm from a different
Yeah.
realm, by the way. I don't know if you ever knew that.
I do now.
Yeah.
Even PSA.
I was stranded on Molduna well, not a long time ago, a while ago.
He's blue,
Which is,
by the way.
oh yeah, I am also blue.
I knew you were a Vidalcan. I just didn't know how that fit into the whole setting. But this makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah,
He's
that's
an
why I
alien.
know like random. I know a random shit.
He
Yeah,
knows
it's
one
super
singular
helpful
random
having a character who's one of the players who's just an alien and just knows the things that I'm like, oh hey, so this weird niche world building thing none of you have any reason to know. That was taught to Bellin in his history class.
Like I just know.
Jetpacks? Yeah, that's Bellin. He can do that. He's an alien.
Space
Freaking
travel.
aliens, man.
Oh, yeah, I think the
There
jetpacks.
is also just a whole ass spaceship.
Yeah, there's
just
the Lemurians,
Mm-hmm.
which I really
like-
should bring back for something.
The Arc 4.
Yeah, the archive.
I'm
Right here.
still upset about that one. I mean, it's fantastic, but still.
Also, did we like? You know what? No. That's just gonna take too much time.
Yeah,
Can't
we're
do
gonna get
this.
off
Let's
topic
go.
again. It's been almost 2 hours. Yeah, let's go to Mount Sarpaya. So Mount
Sorry, guys.
Sarpaya is basically the tallest mountain in the world. You fly up as high as your griffins can before the air gets thin, and they can no longer generate enough lift to fly. At which point you land. And
Oh,
I'm
boy.
going to need y'all to make a
I don't
skill challenge.
breathe.
Question:
Yeah.
Are we just going to the top of Mount Sarpaya?
Yeah, you're going to the top.
Can I see the top of Mount Sarpaya?
Oh, fuck. Can you just teleport?
I'm just going to teleport us there.
Yeah, fuck you. Oh, wait. Oh,
Yep,
wait.
I'm
This is a
succeeded.
magical mountain. You can't teleport there because I say so.
The top of the
Oh my-
mountain is distinctly an anti-magic zone.
Yes.
Oh my god, that sucks seeing how we have 4 fucking casters. Please, Edmund.
No. It's there's a spell that
It's
wards
just,
against
it's just mist
teleportation.
around. You
Oh.
can't see the top of it.
You know what makes more sense
No.
and, like, it's an actual reason and not just bullshit? It's also bullshit. Part of the ritual
That's the whole game.
that if you involve Mount Sarpaya in the ritual, part of the ritual is climbing the mountain.
Okay.
Oh, it's like a pilgrimage or something.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay.
That means I can't just say no because I said so. Now there's an in-game reason for it. I hope that doesn't disappoint you too much.
I
No,
guess I
I'm okay
won't
with it.
completely cheese this challenge.
Thank you. Because I only prepared the climb. It's like, oh, you're just gonna go through the thing that I prepared? Okay.
All right. Climbing a mountain.
Yes, you are climbing up a mountain. Begin. Skill challenge. You need to get
Would
6
a
successes.
history check note anything about the mountain that would help us scale it? Certain pathways or
Hell
previous
yeah,
climbers.
you can know routes that other people have taken. I'm gonna say that's gonna be a 17.
Basically, coin flip for Chiboy. Hey,
That's good. Yeah, Dohftoff just happens to know. Has like read this. You know, this is a spiritual place There are, members of your church who probably climbed this mountain, like old masters who wrote about it, and you read
Pilgrimages.
in your monastery days, or your schooling days. Cool.
Is this a cold mountain?
This is a cold mountain. It's basically Everest.
Could I use my tinkering tools to form up like a heating element that everyone can kind of like have for themselves to prevent them from freezing and stuff?
Yes. I'm gonna make this also a 17, which I think means you pass.
I was gonna say I'm gonna roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Yeah. So you managed to pack supplies to build what is essentially a portable campfire.
Hell yeah.
Can I make a? I'm guessing an investigation check. Can I make a medicine check to help keep frostbite at bay?
Yeah, you can. Let's keep it at 17. I think this is a good middle road. Oh no.
You stole my best skill.
You
So-
can reuse skills. You just can't use the same skills that you've already used.
Oh, okay.
Do you have
So-
inspiration?
No, I do not.
You
I-
probably should all have inspiration from that 2 hours of roleplay.
Okay, I am going to use my inspiration to re-roll that.
Okay.
I would just like to point out that in the past 3 rolls that I've made, it has been a 4, and a 1.
You're a
Hey!
good start.
There we go. Yeah, you're able
Love to see
to
it.
stave off frostbite by. I don't know how you do that because I don't know anything about frostbite really.
I do, but I'm not going to get into it because it's
Yeah,
going
it's
to take
probably
too
some
long.
nitty gritty detail that we don't really need. But yeah, that helps you climb the mountain.
All right,
What
Ed.
does that do?
Are there are there any charisma based rolls I could do for this?
You
Funnily
can sing
enough,
us a
you
Everything else
could.
is not my strong suit. Oh,
Um,
hot diggity damn.
So
All right.
I'm thinking like each of these checks is. Oh, I should probably have you guys. Oh no, you all wearing cold weather, whatever. Whatever. Each of these is basically a watch, which is 4 hours. You do 2 a day, so it's been a day and a half. While you were climbing, through the snow, or like in the snow, you see these like large footprints.
It's a Yeti.
Yeah.
It's Bigfoot.
Oh my god, now I want to go on a Bigfoot tangent. Remind me later.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, there's this footprints, and they are like dragged. They're like lines dragged in the snow between each like actual footprint that allow you to more easily climb up because there's less snow in that area. And you follow that up the mountain for a bit, and you see what is essentially a wooden cabin off in the distance on the mountain. And as you approach, you notice it's way bigger than a normal cabin should be. And there's smoke coming out of it. It's got this nice stone chimney. What do you do?
So I'm going to cast Fireball. No, I'm sorry. I'm kidding.
I mean, do we have to, how are we doing? We've been passing these checks, but like, are any of us at risk of freezing to death?
No. You have cold winter gear. You have this portable heating source. You have a bag of holding, which means you can have all the food you need without really having to worry about carrying it. Like you were able to supply up. It's not out of the question. To be honest, this climb has been easier than you expected.
Yeah, boy.
I guess we should probably make our presence known to what appears to be the only inhabitant on this mountain. I don't know if y'all disagree with me. I feel like it would just be bad for this person to roll up and be like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing on my lawn?" Trying to kill us. That could be bad.
Yeah. No, I agree.
So you
Go talk to him.
Go talk to him. Go talk to him. Just fucking ding dong ditch this Yeti. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I guess you said the door to this cabin is closed.
Yeah, it's closed. It's probably like 3 or 4 times larger than you would expect a wooden cabin to be. So like climbing up the steps is kind of like a struggle. But yeah, you can get up to the door and knock on it. You want to do that?
Yes, because I would like to take part in the skill challenge with something I'm good at.
Okay, yeah. So you hear shuffling inside. Says something in some language that you probably don't speak.
What language is
then
it?
it doesn't matter.
Okay.
And then the door, you see like out the window on the left side, is like a face that like appears and then disappears real quick. And then the door opens very gently so as not to hit you. And above you is this like 3 stories tall white fur, like with braids in like the face and around the head. Hello?
I'm like looking up at this. At this. Is it a bumble, Eric?
A what?
Do you remember Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the weird puppet movie from when you were a child?
Movie.
I mean, vaguely, yeah.
Do you remember Yukon Cornelius and the Bumble, which is like their spin
No.
on the Yeti?
I don't.
Oh my god, hold on.
While Ed does that, I will be right back. But continue.
Yeah, while I'm trying to look up at this creature, or you know, like stepping back so that I can look at this thing without like really straining my neck.
Yeah.
I will I will say here we go. Out of character. Hello. We are we are visiting the mountain to seek pilgrimage to the top to perform a ritual. We thought it would be best to make our presence known to the kind of like look around the mountain only inhabitant that we have met thus far.
Okay, thanks. So you're not selling cookies?
Is I like I like turn my head around at everybody else. Like, do we have any? Is that is that something? Do we have those? Could we sell this kind of something?
Have cookies?
I mean, you don't have to. The only people that come here ever sell cookies.
They must be very devoted salespeople.
Mm-hmm.
Say, since you live here, do you know of a very quick route up to the top?
Oh, make a persuasion check. Yeah, I can, yeah. He goes inside real quick, thudding footsteps, and he comes back with like a piece of paper about as like twice as big as you are. Um, and on the paper is drawn a crude map and gives you like there's like a house with a yeti next to it and it's smiling, and then there's like some like dots that go up and like loop around and like uh, yeah, it gives you a path and like has some danger, loose rocks in this area, or like avoid this cave. Yeah.
Cool. Does someone with like a higher intelligence score want to like make a copy of this or something?
I mean, you can carry it around.
Yeah, just a map the size of my fucking body.
Listen, you have a
Take-
bag of holding.
Take out my cell phone and take a picture of it.
All right, this is going to be on the test. Everybody's phones just to take photos of the slides. Hey, Craig, now that you're back from staring off into the middle distance for the last minute and a half, the Yeti has presented us with a human-sized map of the mountain.
Okay.
Do you have anything that, like, could you remember this with your high intelligence score and or make a copy of it with your wizardry?
Kit, are you waiting on me?
I'm asking.
No, I'm looking
Okay.
to see if I have any spells or any items that work. I mean, could I make like an intelligence check to try and replicate it?
Yeah, you could do that.
Just straight up intelligence?
Yes. Yeah, you could do it.
And
Yeah.
yeah, I just replicate the map.
Cool. Yeah, the Yeti kind of like bids you farewell. At some point, gives you his name. It's Lusek. Won't matter much in the future unless you want to come visit him again.
I'm gonna
You know
visit
who
him
would
every
probably
day.
fucking love this NPC? Life.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
Eva.
Oh god. Okay. Nobody tell her that he's up here. A new 3-story follower appears in town like a week later. Classic. All right. Cool. Well, we have a map, and I've contributed to the skill challenge. Back to you guys.
Sweet. Nice job.
This is an NPC I've been waiting to introduce for 3 years.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I love him.
Um,
Worth the wait.
I mean, can they come with?
no. I just wanted to throw him in here because I don't have another opportunity to introduce you to him. Like, when are you ever going to climb a mountain again?
I don't know. You could make us.
Listen,
You're the DM, Eric.
Could, but it might have to be some contrivance like this.
I was gonna say
Who
also
breaks it?
if we get the sun jumper back, then we can just fly to the top of pretty much any mountain.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're probably never going to climb another mountain.
Or from now on, if you wanted to, I could just teleport us there.
Yeah. Oh, you could just teleport to Lucic's house.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I love that.
Oh, that is nice.
There is literally nowhere. Okay. A little asterisk in this world that I can't go.
Right.
There are a handful of places you can't go.
Cool.
Anyways,
You said his name was Lusic?
Yes. Lousek. He is 3 stories tall.
That's a big boy.
Mm-hmm. I think he is larger than the seasons.
Yeah.
we could take him.
Probably. He's not actually that strong.
All right. I don't know if anyone else has anything,
Go for it.
but may I use my investigative ability to try and find like a nicer place to take rest, since you said this is multiple days going up?
Yes, you could.
Nice. Pow. Jeez Louise, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Good
Yes,
idea. So the way I see this is Bellin finds a very nice cave on the way up. And it's the exact cave that on the map it says not to go into. And whoever has the map points that out, and Bellin's like, oh, right, and then re-rolls something else.
Hey!
Much
And finds a
better.
better cave.
Much better cave.
Allowing you to rest, during which you hear the telltale sounds of the deep one in the sky.
Oh fuck!
Hey, Macarena.
So
Lucky
I may
for
have pissed
you,
off the deep one.
you are in a cave and are not subject to staring at the eye.
Oh, nice. None of us go mad.
None of you go mad.
Wait, that's a thing? I mean, it makes sense, but that's a thing?
Yeah, so
Cool.
every now and then an eye opens up in the sky and everyone who sees it goes mad.
Who like walked off in like the during one of that was you?
And one of them, yeah, we were like staying with the orcs south of the castle where the fucking
Castle von
vampires
Ire.
were. Castle von Ire, yeah, and it happened, and I rolled a direction roll because I just walked that way for a few hours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, but that's so funny.
Yep.
It's like the drunk kid at the party who just leaves and just starts walking. All right. One more, guys.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of tempted to poke my head out just to see what's going on,
Don't. Bad idea.
especially because it kind of hates me right now. Probably.
Company, upon seeing this, will try to wrestle Craig back in there.
No, Craig's not going to. He just kind of wants to.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad idea.
Company doesn't know that.
All right, so last watch. Who's gonna take the role?
I have the alert feed. I will gladly take that.
Oh, I mean like watch as in
Skill challenge.
skill challenge.
Oh!
Sorry.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it, Craig.
What do you want to roll, Kit?
Can I follow the magical signatures up? Because I'm guessing there's some inherent magic in this ritual.
Yes. Yeah.
Can I use my wizardly skills to kind of feel the flow of magic to direct us exactly where we need to go?
Yeah. Roll an 18 DC Arcana. Excellent. So y'all make it up Mount Serpia. The peak. Yeah, so there's this peak, which you do manage to get to. But what you really are here for is this Pride Rock esque jutting out. Pride Rock esque formation that's jutting out of the side near the top of the peak, maybe like 8 feet down. It's like this platform where you are to stand on the edge, and as part of the ritual of hope, this is where you make your sacrifice. Which this is where you leave something behind on which you depend. And this scene is, the scene below is a mountain. You're at the top of the world, essentially. Below you is all this wide mountain range of snow-capped hills and rocks, and you see down is Lucic's hut, and then below that is the tree line. And now it's time to leave something here. Be that physical or metaphorical.
Yeah.
I mean, I got something if no one else does.
I was gonna say I can pull a Vincent real quick.
I mean,
Yeah,
I got something to do.
Dohftoff has
Why don't we all do it?
I was gonna say you do your thing, and mine's a little bit extreme.
Yeah. Dohftoff approaches the rock and takes off his backpack and pulls out from his neck his necklace of prayer beads, each kind of bead shimmering in the light, having used every one of them numerous times, gotten them out of many kerfuffles, and rubs them one last time, and then takes off his shield bearing the Hound holy signature and looks up at the sky and, to himself more than anything, says, "The end of everything and the beginning of nothing." And throws his shield and the necklace of prayer beads off into the chasm below.
Cool.
Dohftoff is no longer a grave cleric.
Yeah. You renounce your faith, having previously sworn yourself to the Phoenix Guard, and the 4 segments of the primordial heart fuse together into one stone, one gem. And you were holding the thing that keeps the realm together. You feel as though you could do anything at this point. What do you do?
Dohftoff carries this. It's like a football, right?
Yes.
Like a basketball. Yeah. Dohftoff carries this back to the group and says, "It's done." I, I wished for the power to protect us all from threats near and far, and we have that now. And I am at a loss. I can't be trusted to hold on to this. And he puts it down kind of in between the 4 of us.
I mean, you just gave up your entire identity to put it back together for us. I think if anyone, you're the most trustworthy at this moment. We literally killed angels that you worshipped so that we could be at this moment.
Dohftoff thinks about it for a second and says, "If you feel that way, I will bear this for the group, for the cause, for us all."
Very Lord of the Rings-esque, like, we'll all bear it together. You have my tools.
And I think in picking the primordial heart back up, I think Dohftoff feels the swell of support that he has for the Phoenix Guard and the people of this world, and the support that they have for him, and feels a new source of power and strength and a collective divinity, and has now feels this cause upon his shoulders that he's happy to bear, and now has a new purpose and a new domain.
What is that domain?
What is it?
Dohftoff is now a peace domain cleric.
Hell yes. So dope.
The primordial heart shrinks in size and creates a chain on which you can hang it from your neck as a representation of your amulet of the devout, as you are now the cleric of Muldoona.
Badass.
All right, let's do it.
Peace domain is dope, by the way.
It's so cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, wait,
you're
what the hell?
here to protect the world.
Oh my god, you can just use bless on people for free? Like that's just your thing?
Yeah, I mean,
A
like
little
they
bit,
need
yeah.
to, like, they can only
Be
use
close to it.
return and cost a reaction on the later stuff, but like, yeah, it's like free constant bless.
That's tight.
I never. Yeah. Okay. Um, Bellin takes off his helmet of his mighty power armor, kneels on down to be at head level, puts a hand on your shoulder, and he's like, "I know it's been a hard journey, but I'm proud of you for coming to this." Kind of gives you a little nod.
Dohftoff that like can't process it, like nods and it tries to trying to accept it, trying to take it in. Feels it, but it's still coming to grips with everything.
And as I'm putting my helmet back on and standing back up, I'm like, "Also, I told you your magic came from yourself." So I'm kind of walking away.
Fucking got him. That's hilarious. I like how Villain had to dunk on him.
I said that shit a long time ago.
Yeah.
You were like, "But my god, I'm powerless without him." I was like, "That magic's from you, buddy." It's full fucking circle.
Hell yeah.
Very cool, nonetheless.
No angels are coming down, right? We're not fucking about to.
No. You do look up at the sky, and like, as the sun is setting, you do the stars in the sky seem brighter and more numerous, as if you're able to see them. Possibly some of these stars for the first time. But no angel ships descend upon you yet. Dohftoff,
All
you
right.
do feel the gentle pressure of a ship in orbit. It is not. It is out in the all else nearby, waiting. Kit, you wanted to say something?
Yes, I was just like, I'm gonna cast a little spell.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Wish.
What is your wish?
Oh, be good.
Okay.
Be precise.
Yes.
We've gone through this once.
I
I
wish.
will tell you, I'm not gonna try to fuck you up, but if you do fuck up, I will capitalize on it.
Right. I wish for the veil that had been previously established by Arncard to be at its full strength for as long as it takes for us to find a more permanent solution to keep it operational. And I know that is not, I don't know, but I am sure that is not like one single wish spell is going to be able to do that, but it might buy us some time.
Yeah. You cast this wish, and you can tell it doesn't work fully because of the nature of magic and the veil. Because wish is only a 9th level spell, and the veil is more powerful than that. But this does bolster the veil, for sure.
Yes. Like I said, this is just to buy us some more time.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Who's ready to kill some angels?
Look, I got a deck of many swords here. Haven't pulled any cards yet. I'm looking for an excuse.
It sounds like the worst excuse.
All right.
Give me a better excuse than like planet destroying monsters.
That's the
I guess that's
session.
fair.
That's all I had planned. I am very happy with it. I hope you are happy with it.
I'm glad I was here to be a part of that. It felt
Yeah.
important.
I have so enjoyed being a part of this game for like I guess over 2 years now. Kind of coming in cold, just knowing Gabe, and it's been an absolute joy to like build this character as naive, hopeful, but has nothing going on, so he can fit in anywhere, basically like a cipher. And then like seeing all the cool stuff that Craig was going through, and seeing the stuff that Albrecht was going through, and Footfalls, and all the characters. It's like, oh man, I want something interesting, and like working with Eric to like, oh yeah, we should do a Crisis of Faith arc. That would be cool. And then to have that, like, I think it finishes, and then it goes in a different direction, and I think it finishes again, and then it goes in a different direction. I always feel uncomfortable with like moments like these where like it's kind of like I feel like Dohftoff like can get main character syndrome, but like it's been a real treat to see this kind of roller coaster ride through to where we are right now.
I was gonna say it's been a really dope fucking story to follow along, so don't feel any like main character syndrome at all.
Yeah, this has been one of the highlights of my DMing career. It's like, oh, I finally get to do this, cliche kind of thing, but
Yeah.
I had never done it before. So I'm glad that you've enjoyed it.
Oh, so much.
And what was that?
I'm just clicking around. Sorry.
Let's give you your experience points. I know this was RP heavy, but I've been keeping track of a couple things and just kind of saying like, yeah, that's worth experience points, and just like adding it to the total. You learned about Damocles bombs. You met Lucic. Craig made a wish. You got your skill challenge flawlessly, climbing Mount Everest or Mount Sarpaya. And then the massive amount of role playing that was top tier. I'm just going to check my math again. You each get 3,500 experience points.
Oh shit.
Yes, I'm so excited that I'm not leveling up.
3,500, you said?
Yes.
I
am leveling up. Oh
Yeah,
wow. Hey. Also, Eric, question.
Yeah.
We took multiple days to go up this mountain.
Oh yeah, you have a floating castle above the city now.
But also, that means almost a week has gone by, so can I roll again for my shop? Because it's once a week.
Sure.
Wait, how many days have we spent here? Because this is important for me.
Do we get half
on
that
the
in gold, by the
mountain.
way?
Huh?
Do we get half the experience in gold, or
Yes, I'm doing the math because I didn't actually do the math.
sorry, 1750?
Yeah, 1750.
1750 GP. The climb was 3 days on its own. The journey there's probably another day or two, so call it 5 days.
Yeah, that would
Very
be
tight.
great. Perfect. 3 rolls. This might be it.
Is this to see if you finish the shield?
Yeah. Oh God.
Do you?
One of them's really good.
No. I'm so close.
I don't understand this counting metric. You rolled
Uh,
34.
yeah, because it's a legendary item. It's really hard to finish. The 34 is good. The 34 is really good. I have to roll a 28 to progress it,
Okay.
and then I have to get a natural 20 to progress it twice.
Does it require attunement?
I actually don't have the full stats for the shield, so we'll fucking go through it. We'll talk about it. We'll get it. But you'll also be wielding a power of a fucking angel at your arm.
And the primordial heart, which I'll have to come up with something.
Oh my god, that's gonna be nuts. That's actually gonna be real nutty. Plus, I can also pull off attunement off of something pretty much easier than it is to make the shield.
Yeah, this was fun. Oh,
Yeah, it was.
Sasquatch.
Oh
There's
my
a
god.
theory. So, apparently, back when the Sasquatch photo was taken, someone did like a deep dive into the history of fursuits. And apparently, fursuits at the time were a thing and were pretty good. So there's a theory that Sasquatch is just someone's fursona and they happen to get caught on camera.
Love it.
Thanks,
That's-
I hate it.
That's-
I know, it's so dumb.
That's something. Oh my god.
All right, that's all I had to say. This is where we're
Well-
ending the episode.